This winter, Hulu is giving viewers a new psychic drama to binge watch. It's titled Shut Eye. And it is so good, you're going to have trouble getting any shut-eye because you're not going to be able to turn it off. Joining us now are a couple of the show's stars, KaDee, Strickland, and Emmanuelle, Chriqui. Good morning, girls.
Hi.
I love your intro.
Yeah,
you know,
great.
shut it off. That's so good. I'm stealing it.
Well, I just got to say, that's how I felt when I was watching the show. It looks so good. I'm so excited about this. It's on Hulu. It takes place, how would you really describe it? It's kind of a gritty underground of con artistry, but with a twist, or maybe a couple of twists.
Well, there's
right?
so many. I mean,
So
in
many.
addition to that, it's like they're twist after twist, but it's a family drama too. You know, you really get very invested in the lives of these characters in the way that, you know, I did when I read it, and certainly in performing it with these other actors. The way I felt when I watched shows that I loved, like Breaking Bad, which our producers were at the helm of, like Sopranos, where you see these people do things that you can't believe they're doing, and yet you care, and yet you want to know more. And that's really what the experience was for me as an actor and as an audience, and as a participant in this wonderful, wacky world that nobody's seen before, which I really thought was super fantastic. And it is edgy, and it is fun, and it is pulpy, and it is so many things that I, as an audience, crave. So I am excited for people to get their binge on Shut Eye.
Well, is it that wacky, unseen world that really attracted you to it, or what both attracted you to want to be a part of the show? It's already a huge hit,
It's a
I know.
world, but it was also, I mean, it
The most
really,
unique
yeah.
script I think any of us, as far as pilots go, when you read a pilot, it was the most unique pilot any of us had ever read. And I mean, just having the backdrop of the psychic world, it was so surprising that this hadn't been done before, because there's just such sort of inherent intrigue about psychics, whether you're a believer or not. And just, you know, the whole Romani world of the cons.
Well, yeah, and that was the fresh take on. I mean, I know psych and things like that have been around and have explored different avenues, but no one's ever seen like this culture that's thousands of years old, with these stories that literally date them back to the crucifixion of Christ. I mean, this culture that is the Roma culture, and their way into the psychic world and how it applies to the setting of Los Angeles and their rule and control over it was really fascinating to me. I'd never seen anything like that. And as wacky as it is, because it is, you know, mirror ball and palm reading and magic tricks and scams, it's also an incredibly deep-rooted, dark drama. So it's really, it runs the gamut, and it sucks you right in.
Yeah, well, I've got to say, as a viewer, that was really my thought, because I don't think it's been done before. I had a palm reading actually once before and became a believer after that, but I was wondering, in real life, do you ladies believe? Did this show change your thoughts on the psychic world, or what are your thoughts on that?
It's interesting. We discuss this all the time. I mean, KaDee and I both are super intrigued with just the healing arts in general, whether it's, you know, working with a shaman to clear your energy or getting an astrology reading. But particularly psychics, like going to get a reading about the future, is not my cup of tea, only because I'm just not that interested in knowing, and I also feel like intuitively you kind of know what's going on, and it just becomes a little bit of an affirmation for someone to tell you something. But I mean, I would say that after this show, I'm probably more skeptical than I ever was.
Well,
Which is fun.
You ladies are so great. Thanks so much for taking time to chat with us. But before you go, give us our fortune. Do you need my hand? Here, tell us where and when we should be tuning
Let
in.
me see.
Here, I'll
Hulu.
lend you my hand.
Only on Hulu. After December 7th, you can see it at your leisure and your pleasure.
All right. Thank you so much. Hulu, by the way, is the best because you can binge watch,
Yes.
which I love. So that's obviously the best thing ever. But good luck with this show. I know our viewers are going to be just as excited as I am.
Thank
If you want to
you.
watch these ladies again, head to our website. We're going to have this interview posted for you online at fox4morningblend.com. How many times do you go to the pantry, open it up in your kitchen, groan and moan, there's nothing to eat, no matter how full it is? Up next, we talk pantry essentials so you never go hangry.